He definitely has that point guard mentality. And you compared him to a young Magic Johnson. There is Saric inside for the first two of the night.
Look, he can score the basketball.
The Suns look very focused in the locker room before this one. The second of back-to-back games. They have not won a back-to-back game all season. Tyson Chandler, and then blowing the big lead they had late in the third quarter in Portland, eventually losing to the Trailblazers, but they redeemed themselves last night. One of the NBA leaders in transition points, and he strikes for the Suns. But Simmons, weaving through the entire Phoenix defense, got those two back. As he leads the Sixers now in steals, overtaking Ben Simmons. He is first in the NBA in deflections. There is Embiid. He's teeing up a three. And there is Dario Saric turning garbage into goal.
Mold, but he moves like a small forward.
Dribble handoff, wide open. JJ, that is money. And again, that's a monster pick by Embiid.
A couple of drafts ago, they got him in a trade with the Kings. And now Chandler, who really made Embiid work for his points in Philadelphia. That time, Joel on the spin around. Here's Covington. It's for three. Saric hauling it in. He's got Simmons, and Ben Simmons with a layup compliments Dario.
With ball handling skills, passing skills, it's a fantastic future for this team. DJ, soft floater in the lane.
He played well in Wells Fargo Center. 25 points in that last matchup.
And he averages about 19 a game. That was Chris.
You're knocking down mid-range jumpers, then you get comfortable there. He was starting the game out taking that shot.
Saric wide open for the dunk.
Yeah, well, again, the 76ers, they run a lot of sets that happen on the weak side.
He's had a nice career. Late second-round pick starting in Detroit with the Pistons. Been around a while with a number of teams. Booker hits from the baseline.
And he interrupts the 11-2 push by the Suns. Warriors got a lot of stuff. Why not? DeMar DeRozan does it.
Who hasn't? That has had a long career. I can think of long career guys have to be at the line at some point.
That's Warren again.
Now I think he's in more familiar territory, able to play his own game.
Here are the Sixers now out of the timeout. Joel Embiid facing up and scoring on Alex Len. Out of the game, and for the first time, Troy Daniels, an excellent three-point shooter, has come on. There is Redick, who strokes two. Boy, the Sixers shooting well over 61%. Isaiah Cannon, still time for the Sixers. Redick gets for three, and down it goes for J.J. Redick. A la Abdelnaby, did he call it?
He didn't touch the ball a couple of times. I'm sure he's going to catch this.
And gave it up to Saric. He's an excellent three-point shooter and downloads the three.
I think helps Dario a lot. Consistency helps your game.
Embiid taking over against Warren. And T.J. Warren has his way anyway. Embiid working it here. Joel sees the possible double team. Spots Saric, and he promptly drills the three.
Difficult task. Meantime, Saric has been a real problem for the Suns. He has 14 points. Baseline layup and one for Covington, and set up by Saric.
BC product out of Chestnut Hill.
Tyson Chandler fighting the good fight, his second bucket. Warren, contact with Bayless. Jarrett is looking for the offensive foul, but instead the foul's going to be on him. Trevor Booker, I think a couple of days later, was traded to the Sixers, and people thought I knew the trade was coming. It was like a Freudian slip or something. As if on cue, Booker gets the bucket. Embiid falling over Booker that time. Chandler the catch. Embiid recovers, and Chandler's actually looking for the foul. Redick now assigned to Booker. Yep, nicely delivered to Tyson Chandler.
Great look from Booker to find JJ.
Who dips in and strokes two. Redick now with a dozen. Redick with the shot clock running down. He hit the rim. That's the desired effect. And what a feed from Amir Johnson to Ben Simmons. He is struggling, but true to what Molly had to say, quoting Lloyd Pierce, the Sixers denying him looks. Look, there he's got to shoot from, what, about 25, 26 feet. In that case, you take your hat off. Sixer lead at a dozen. Embiid taking on Chandler. forcing the issue and having his way. Joel Embiid, Madison Square Garden, and last night in Denver. They did so without the guy with the ball, Joel Embiid, who promptly drops 2 more on Chandler and give Joel 11. Redick missed. He had hit his first 5.
Well, he'll go, what, another 12 months before he misses another one?
See you next year.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. He's got a dozen. Twice his total at halftime. Charge for 3. In and out and in again for Dario.
There is no more issue with the arc on his shot. He's got a nice, I guess you'd say, a nice flow to it and a nice trajectory on that shot.
More air under it.
Chris lines it up straight and sweet for 3. Timeout, Philadelphia.
Being in the top 10 for a good part of the October-November period. There is Chandler as Amir Johnson lost him. Chris with a pair of 3s from close to that spot. There's Booker with a healthy 3, and down it goes.
Continued to milk him, and that's exactly what's happened here in the second half.
Simmons probing and delivering. The interference provided by Amir Johnson. Warm applause from Brett Brown.
Straight knockdown.
TJ McConnell on Booker. Sharge to his aid. There's Warren. They already have 28.
So important to defend without foul.
Ulis, the steal. Warren, the slam.
And the foul.
Redick, and Simmons also with 4 personals. Booker shoots over Bayless. Too much. Marquise Chris elevates and detonates.
He sailed right over the top of Timmy.
Meeting the Suns 4-2. Here's Warren.
Pretty good D.
Joel promptly rejected by Alex Len. Booker for the tie, and he was fouled. Suns leading by 3. It's their largest advantage. Saric getting a big 2 for the Sixers. Give the homie 22.
For round 1, everyone else watching.
Embiid has the rookie Jackson. If he wants him, he does. You can count it. And a foul. 1 more at the line for Joel Embiid. Time along with Ala Abdelnaby. Molly Sullivan marks him off tonight here in Phoenix. Joel Embiid playing with 4 fouls along with a number of other teammates squeezing inside. Devin Booker, whose game has come back here. Troy Daniels, the good outside shooter. Alex Len in the middle. And Dragan Bender, the power forward, as Booker laces 3 more. You're right.
A little bit of a zone, it looks like, here for the Suns.
Well, they're certainly zoning up on Embiid, who has his way. He is using Alex Len right now. He's got 22. They've won 2 straight, 5 of their last 7. And the 2 Bookers are going against each other. That was Devin having his way on Trevor.
It's one of the reasons why Shaka Smart, his former coach at VCU, called Daniels one of the best shooters he's ever seen. Daniels also a native where JJ's from, Roanoke.
Talk about shooting. Dario Saric is dialed in tonight. Embiid on the bench out of a timeout. Ben Simmons. Time for him to get nasty. Warren. Wow.
Doesn't get that wide open. All he did was basically go up to catch the ball.
Charge taking over on Booker. Covington left on Chris. Booker for 3.
2 open. Just getting open. It's a subtle move, but it works, and he's good at using it.
Simmons twirled it in. Beautifully done by Ben Simmons. He'll try to tack on 1 more at the line. 4%. His team up 6. Under 3.5 to play here in Phoenix. Warren challenging Embiid and having his way. TJ Warren. They have it here with virtually a fresh shot clock out of the timeout. Redick, his defender, falls, and he promptly takes advantage as he drills the deuce. Simmons against TJ Warren. Simmons rolling in, delivering 2 on the runner. Ben Simmons coming up large here in the guts of the game, and the Sixers are up 8.
6 assists, 5 rebounds, and 4 fouls for Booker. Daniels tracking J.J. Redick. Help from Bender. Saric takes the feed and puts it in.
Palms down, pumping the brakes a little. Slow down, Big Ben.
Redick, it's for three. Yes! J.J. Redick